My favorite thing about gaming is the ability to unlock achievements. As a longtime gamer, I think I can safely say getting an Xbox 360 really made me want to play more games simply for the gratification of unlocking these achievements and buffing up my gamer score. That was many years ago, but I think it's something that has definitely stuck with me. It's what really hinders Nintendo games for me. I like being able to flex that I've no life to game to the point of absolute completion. It's why I much prefer playing games on Steam or my PS4 over consoles like the Switch.
What does this have to do with Pokemon?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I've been wanting to make this video for a while now, and I'm finally getting around to doing it. I've gone through every generation and thought up some ideas for achievements or trophies that I think would be really cool to earn. So let me plug real quick and roll the intro, and we'll go ahead and jump right into it. Let's try to hit 200 likes on this video, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more content, and ring that bell so you never miss an upload.
In my time, rolling, I can never get enough. I've been up too long and I way too drunk, but we straight up in it and we.
So I decided the best way to tackle this video would be having the core achievements that you get through natural story progression that would pretty much be in every Pokemon game. That way I don't have to repeat the same ones over and over again. And I went ahead and did the same for the side quest trophies. Then I went through generation by generation and tweaked some things here and there. Now with a game like Pokemon, the possibilities are endless, and since I'm sure you all are much more creative than I am, definitely leave some of your cool achievements down in the comments section below. I'm really looking forward to reading them. Now as far as the main core story achievements go, I'll quickly run through them. So obviously your first achievement would pop up right after your starter selection, and then you'd get one popping after every gym badge for a total of 8, one for catching the box legendary of whatever game you're playing, red, blue, and yellow aside of course, one for becoming the champion, one for obtaining the Master Ball, and one for successfully defeating the evil team of that game or stopping their master plan or whatever. And finally, for the side quest achievements, we have some easy and some hard. Things like breed a Pokemon, nickname a Pokemon, trade with someone, catch a Pokemon, spend like, I don't know, 100k. Playtime achievements, getting a Pokemon to level 100, have a Pokemon reach max happiness, or whatever the opposite of max happiness is. Obviously not in Gen 1 though. Beat your rival for the first time, catching a shiny Pokemon, obtaining all the fishing rods and fishing up Pokemon, visiting a Pokemon Center / Pokemon Mart for the first time, using an evolution stone, and of course, completing the Pokedex. And that's kind of like the groundwork for the rest of the video. Also, if for any reason you decide to play through the old games, feel free to try and collect your achievements along the way and let me know which ones you managed to get. I think it'd be pretty cool. Anyways, let's hop into Generation 1. So for Generation 1, I figured we'd take into account all 3 of the Gen 1 games, red, blue, and yellow. For starters, we have the traditional basic story achievements, you know, things that would unlock as you naturally progress. Of course, the potential is limitless for a category like this, but things like obtaining the bike, obtaining the Pokeflute, and saving Bill could all be counted as story progression. Then, of course, what would a game be without its collectibles, especially a game like Pokemon? So, as far as collectibles, I thought it would be fun to throw a few in, like obtaining all the HMs, catching a Chansey, Tauros, or Kangaskhan in the Safari Zone, since, you know, they're all rare, catching a Snorlax, catching a Mewtwo, and catching, I don't know, the legendary birds. And then, of course, we gotta have some fun ones, like evolving a Magikarp, you know, based on the one you buy in the Pokemon Center, obtaining that Mew under the truck, lol, or, highly unlikely, but catching Missingno. And finally, to round off Generation 1, I wanted to show some love to Pokemon Yellow and give it a few semi-exclusive achievements, like obtaining all the starter Pokemon, beating Jesse and James for the first time, and since you can't evolve your starting Pikachu, obtain a Raichu. Next up, of course, is Gen 2, and that means more Kanto achievements. Gold, Silver, and Crystal brought us a whole new region as well, and that means a whole new set of achievements. Of course, we get new basic story ones like clearing Sprout Tower, exploring the ruins of Alph, catching shiny Gyarados, defeating the Kimono Girls and all of their evolutions, catching that Sudowoodo, visiting Kanto, I guess beating the Kanto leaders again, and beating Red. As far as collectibles go, we have things like obtaining all the unknown. Yeah, that's right, the whole alphabet. Hatching your Togepi egg. Catching the legendary dogs.
They're actually called beasts?
Okay, or whatever they are.
Hey! I said that!
Hold on guys, we'll be right back. I'm so sorry about them. Let's just move on. Since this is a new generation that introduced new features, I figured we should highlight those, with achievements such as hatching all the baby Pokemon, catching a dark type, catching a steel type, and evolving a Pokemon through happiness. That's right, Togepi, we're looking at you. Generation 3 consists of Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, and I guess more Kanto. So I guess we'll just knock Fire Red and Leaf Green out of the way real quick, shall we? Complete the Fame Checker, use the Versus Seeker, which is also technically available on Emerald, so enter Naval Rock and / or Birth Island. That one might be too alienating, but we're going with it. And then of course in the post game, visit the Sevi Islands, speak with Celio, it took me way too long to remember his name, and save the little girl from Hypno, which you should do anyway, achievement or not. Now that those are out of the way, we can focus our attention on Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, with things like completing the Pokénav, catching the Regis, catching the Lotties, registering the Weather Trio in your Pokedex, obtaining the mythical Pokemon Jirachi, plant a berry, make Pokeblocks, use Pokeblocks in the Safari Zone, feed a Pokeblock that your Pokemon likes to it, talk to Lynette, make a secret base, Kecleon, just catch a Kecleon. And then for Emerald, the Battle Frontier. Compete at least once, you know? And then, of course, to highlight some more of these new generation gameplay features, we have win a battle with weather conditions, unlock all the gold symbols in the Battle Frontier, obtain a perfect IV Pokemon, fill up a Pokemon storage box, win your first double battle. Alright, and that is going to wrap this video up, guys. I just want to say really quickly, I literally just finished editing the video. It's going to go up in like an hour or two, but this was a much bigger task than I had anticipated, and the editing was insane. I'll throw a picture up on screen, and I'll also explain a little bit more in like the pinned comment. So this video is not as full as I would have liked it to be, but that just means you guys can leave more suggestions, and when we do the future generations, I can definitely incorporate some of those, and I definitely want to. So hopefully you guys still enjoyed the video, even though it's not every single generation, it's just gens 1 through 3. But yeah, it was a much bigger challenge, and I did not have enough time to get through everything. But yes, thank you guys for watching. Hope you did enjoy. Bye.